Well, it appears that the Oklahoma offensive coordinators of Seth Luttrell and Joe John Finley did not take very long to get to work. Just snatched up a player out of the portal. It's going to help in a position we've been needing help at. So let's dive into the tight end room as former Baylor tight end Jake Roberts, not the snake, but I think he does do DDTs, has committed to Oklahoma to come here and play tight end here in this room, baby. Big win for the Sooners. Massive for a few particular reasons. We're going to dive into that. So we're going to talk measurables on Jake, look at a little bit of his film, and talk about why he's important to what Oklahoma's doing moving forward. Before we do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I'm your host, Jay. Thank y'all for pulling up to the channel. For the uninitiated, we talk a lot of college football and OU football here. Love to have you join the family. If you like the video, hit that like button. It really helps us out. And if you want more of the content, subscribe. Love for you, like I said, join this family. So let's look at Jake Roberts, look at those measurables, and talk about what he brings to Oklahoma on and off the field. Okay, as he leaves out of Baylor, Jake walks in here, 6'5", 250 pounds, a man. And guess where he's from? That's right, Norman, Oklahoma. He is a Okie at heart. He was a 3-star prospect out of high school, and he went and played college ball where? North Texas. So he spent his first 3 years there at North Texas under Seth Luttrell and was playing ball there. And when Seth Luttrell was relieved of his duties, he transferred out and went to Baylor and played there last year. If I'm correct, his father played ball at Baylor back in the day. So very intriguing. And so in his journey, didn't really play his first 2 years in 2020, 2021 much. Probably had a combined 15 catches, roughly about 137 yards or 47 yards. No scores, but in his third year there at UNT, he finished that season pretty nicely. He had 28 catches, 394 yards, averaging 14 yards a catch and 3 touchdowns. And his longest one was 70 yards, so he could scoot a little bit. And then when he went to Baylor last year, he got 23 catches, 231, and a touchdown in that season, lone season as a Baylor Bear. But now he's coming back home. He played high school ball at Norman North. And, now he gets to play closer to home. Family can come and see him. So it's a big pickup to me for the Sooners, adding to that that tight end room. My apologies, because we all know that that's a room that we struggled at. We lost a couple players to the portal in the tight end room from Llewellyn, as well as Blake Smith. I think Jason Llewellyn just committed to Texas Tech as a preferred walk-on. And so now we're replacing 2 guys. We brought in Bowers Sharp, and now we have Jake Roberts. So 2 pretty nice sizey guys to come in and shore up that tight end room. Now, the key thing, though, the real reason why this is a really big deal here is not only is Jake from Oklahoma, so he continues that OKPREP agenda that I talk about extensively ad nauseum here on this channel, but Jake has a little brother that also plays tight end. He's part of the 2025 class, Nate Roberts. Now, you all know Nate. He's out of Washington High School in Washington, Oklahoma, just south of Norman, assuming the family moved. And Nate is a composite and consensus 4-star player, top 5 tight end in the country, right? He's about 6'4", a little bit smaller than his brother, 6'4", 235, but Nate's super athletic. And so bringing in Jake and having Jake play here at Oklahoma, keep the OKPREP agenda going, maybe can sway little brother Nate here, because Nate's really looking heavily at Ohio State. I've actually seen a couple of predictions go in for Ohio State to land his services. And so if Oklahoma can sway him because of the way they leverage his brother Jake here, because we need tight ends, and Joe John Finley has been doing some shoring up. I mean, we got Von Mitchell coming in, and then with Bowers Sharp, and now we still got Caden Helms, we still got Kay McIntyre, and then adding in Jake to give us some depth there, and then potentially could win the services of an athlete that's pretty absurd in Nate Roberts. That's a huge deal for what Oklahoma's trying to do going forward. And so Seth Luttrell leveraging the fact that he coached him there at North Texas, and Joe John Finley going in there and closing him as the tight end coach. 2 offensive coordinators put in work for what the Sooners are going to do and going forward. So I'm pretty excited at the fact that we bring in Jake because we need the tight ends. Jake could probably do some stuff. I mean, he caught 20-something catches over the last each season in the last 2 years, and we just need a tight end that's going to be able to catch and can block. Now, I saw some of the film on him. Jake can block. He got some pretty good blocking skills on him. But the biggest thing is we need some tight ends to be able to help take some pressure off of some of the stuff we're doing. Austin Stogner was good, especially when he was pulling on the blocks. I think with Bowers Sharp, who was a former quarterback and can catch, adding him with Jake Roberts, who, Austin's purposes, pretty solid. It's going to really do some special stuff for us here at Oklahoma. So I'm excited at seeing this. Hop in the comments, let your boy know your thoughts. Love to hear from you all. How you feel about Jake Roberts coming into Oklahoma? Our tight end room getting shored up. I mean, you got the big 4-star, former 5-star, but 4-star Von Mitchell coming in anyway. So we've got a monster going in there. We just need to add some pieces to go with them to make sure that room is shored up and we're prepared if anything happens health-wise. If you've made it this far, you like the content, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Love for you to join this family of college football fans. Y'all know we talk a lot of OU football and college football in general. Having a blast doing it. So, YouTube says check out one of these videos. I highly recommend it because I made it for you. And we will talk about this soon. Peace.